Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Danganronpa. This is the second part of the fourth trial. Is there an arrow on Kyoko's shirt right there? What the hell is that? Is that like a this side up type thing? Weird thing to notice at this point, but let's continue the trial.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Are we just pinpointing the killer now, or...?
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Fair enough.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Because you're wrong very frequently. I get it.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves
And you're also conveniently forgetful.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
it was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
At what point, sorry? I'm sorry, I'm blanking out for a second, okay. So I went to the rec room early to stake it out, and that's when I saw her go into the rec room. So two people were near the rec room. Okay. You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
So did she see Toko?
I assumed Toko was still in there, so...
Was she in the locker?
Everything would be okay.
She was in the locker,
That's
she was in the locker, that's why there's the handprint.
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
That seems to be a common trend in these class trials. Essential information is just delayed until it's important.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room, and I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element. Oh my. What? So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the LB button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Another rhythm game. My favorite.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough. I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie. That's enough. It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No!
Final strike. Glass shards, locker handprint.
This should prove it.
Two bullet time battles in one trial. They're getting more
Did you know
frequent.
someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
I feel like we can't come to this conclusion quite yet. We have to clear a few things up first, like the chemicals.
No, I swear, there's no way!
So, if you didn't kill her, then someone else came in, broke the bottle on her head, killed her, then wrote the message. Or did you write the message and then someone else killed her?
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Okay. Alright. So the question is, did Toko kill her, or did Genocide Jill kill her? Maybe it doesn't matter, maybe it does. If Genocide Jill killed her, she would have used her scissors. Then Toko killed her?
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
And so your plan was to burst out there saying, "Hey, I didn't see you there, Sakura. You want to have a talk now? Please don't kill me."
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Alright, so Bottle 1 and dying message was Hero. What did Toko do?
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
To what? To let the investigators know?
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Never mind, you're not that intelligent apparently.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Okay, Byakuya, let's calm it down a little.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
So you grabbed Bottle out of fear and killed her.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Wait a minute. There's still the vomiting blood we have to take care of. Her? You mean... Oh, well, how convenient! We could just talk to her now!
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories,
Great!
so I can't really say what was going on.
Great!
But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle.
Okay.
Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Well, at least you didn't use your scissors.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's... you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
That's great, actually. So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Oh boy. I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
But there's still elements we have to cover!
No, not quite yet.
Exactly.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it. Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? Not yet, Snake! The one who killed Sakura is...
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, where did Sakura die?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me! I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
And I highly doubt Genocide Jill would have the strength to move that behemoth into the chair.
So, you finally noticed.
Oh my god, Byakuya, you're getting insufferable now. I used to like you, but, it's getting a bit, irritating.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah, because why is there a bloodstain near the magazine shelf and then her body's sitting in the chair? That doesn't make any sense. That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. How about that dumb bloodstain? That could have been from the vomiting, right?
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The bloodstain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
That's pretty pathetic, actually, even if it is hyperbole.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No, because the locker was open when you people came to inspect it.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because... I was in the locker was too small.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How did you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
The powder!
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Oh no! Oh, there you go.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
What?
What was it that killed Ogre?
Let's take a look at these. Time of death, 12 noon. Evidence of strong blow to victim's head. Victim suffered violent vomiting of blood. There we go. There we go. There we
It
go.
wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack. Then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than...
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
I don't think no blow to the head would have caused that.
Well, I mean... maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If she was hit from behind, how is that possible?
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
Hey man, you want to get executed if you don't pinpoint the killer? This is necessary.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Okay.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
It's not possible, really? Okay.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can... explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
In Section A.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
Oh, that's reagents. I thought it was regents. I've been playing too much Dishonored, killing the Lord Regent over and over again.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us, I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the other supplements. I'm positive.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprits switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
He's covering up the label, you don't know what it is. We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. And who's to say that's really poison? Maybe he switched out the liquids. But as if it were what? But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
The protein shake was the poison, and the poison bottle was the Are you kidding me right now?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
So the question is, who switched out the protein powder and put in the poison? So that explains why the protein shake was on top of the glass, probably, because she... no, I can't play this scenario in my mind.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely the poison must have been in... could it be? Oh good, another one of these. Gimme! There we go. What is that word? What? Drink. Oh god. I'm illiterate. There we go.
Now I understand.
I thought it was shake at first, and I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched.
Oh, we spent a lot of time in the chem lab.
So the protein was in the bottle of poison.
So did Byakuya, now that I think about
Poison
it.
was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene. What? What is this telling me?
I got it!
Okay.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
Okay.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Cool.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The footprints. Must be what we found in front of the shelf. Handing it to me on a platter, because I need it at this point. I'm feeling very dumb.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison.
So the killer went to Section C, got the bottle of poison, spilled another bottle of poison all over, and then walked out, and then messed around in Section A, and then walked out, I think.
The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
I had my suspicions all along. Like, I I figured it was a Mondo Chihiro type situation.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Why exactly, though? Because you two were pretty close. Or is that why you killed her?
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh?
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
How observant of him. Are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes, and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
Yes, she's been vehemently pointing other people.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
And that's exactly why she killed her.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
What?
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
So how long has Hina been planning this murder? And why?
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
And an almost clever one.
Hina, is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
That's the answer we all want to hear.
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt.
Was this a mercy killing?
She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Now, 12 noon, right? So Hiro and what's her name? God, Toko would have left the scene already, leaving some alone time for Aoi and Sakura. Aoi was the one who alerted everyone, Kyoko, then Makoto, then everyone else, to the crime scene. So Aoi and Sakura had a lot of time to talk between then.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Could be the opposite with this case.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
If you really were resigned to being guilty, you would have told us everything.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
At this point, I don't know what to believe.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Is this is this a case 3 type thing where it's the intent to kill rather than the actual killer? Or something like that?
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
So what exactly could disprove this theory? is it something in the rec room? Because there's the chair against the door that created the locked room. What?
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
Okay.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Alright, before we do that, it's about that time again, so I'm gonna stop. Thank you very much for watching. That was the second part of the 4th trial. Danganronpa True Happy Havoc is available on Steam and the Vita for $30. The sequel, Goodbye Despair, is also available on Steam and the Vita for $30. Please pick them up if you can. They are fantastic games. I can't say anything about the second one, of course, but the first one is utterly fantastic. Keeps you going, keeps you thinking. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Toodaloo!